everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And before I get going, I got to say a big thank you to Lucasi from the Mod Studio 2 team. And he looked at what was going on with my inability to get a skin on a truck. And it turns out that when I redid the PC, had Mod Studio 2 on there, it decided the export path, instead of exporting to where I was asking the skin to go, it was putting them onto OneDrive. And so somehow or other, you're still, I'm sending the skin to the mod folder for ATS, but the actual skin was somehow being corrupted and sent to OneDrive. Really don't understand the nuts and bolts of how that can happen. But I know OneDrive's pretty darn insidious. So there we have it. Got the path out of there and just deleted OneDrive right off the PC and boom, skins. So this is a skin I first did a long time ago for the Mack CHU 613, I think it is. From I can't remember who did it. It was on Steam. It was a bit of a mess as a truck, but it looked pretty cool. And I ended up, got the truck off Steam, but it was just such a mess. I never used it. I think I put an old school skin on Steam for it, maybe. But here's the new old school version. I'm pretty sure this didn't make it to Steam. So I've updated it for this truck. And I really like the look of it on here. It's kind of dark out. We'll see it when it gets lighter. We are in Oakdale, California, and the reason is we're going to get to go up that hill I've never gone up before. This thing here, I've only ever gone down it this way. We're going to go that way, see how it goes. And once we get up here, I think we're all kind of at the top. We might even get a little downhill towards Yosemite Valley. And let's see how we get on with it. Should be a pretty interesting drive. Kind of looking forward to it. And so I changed the truck up a bit. Instead of having the DD16, I've got a DD60 in here, which has got a little more throaty sound to it. Rump. All right, so we just got to get turned around here. I forgot I was going to get that improved dash mod from Steam. Try it out. Well, as it is, we're using Mark Mitchell Brown's mods on here. His interior and exterior stuff. Now, one thing I said yesterday we were driving this truck, I looked down at the shifter and went, oh, look, 18 speed. I actually looked again, and it's like a 9 or a 10 speed. It only has a range switch on it. It doesn't have a splitter, so that makes it a 9 or 10 speed. I should have known. I own two of them, a 9 and a 10 speed. Of course, my first one had the old style shift knob with the push down, pull up aluminum switch on the side of it. It was a much older truck. I guess it was, I was trying to think, it was the late 70s, early 80s, I think. I can't remember what the year that truck was. And then the second one was factory ordered it brand new. And it had the Eaton Fuller, this style shift knob here, this new stuff. Which I really liked after the old one. I mean, you get used to anything, right? Like you drive what you got, and that's the way it is, and you get versed in using it. But yeah, it was pretty cool that new one. I seem to remember because it didn't have a splitter, it's gonna sound kind of weird, but the for some reason the shift knob wasn't super tight. You could turn it some more, and and so instead of, because I'd never, I wasn't used to that kind of shift knob anyway, this new stuff, so it was cranking it this way, so the range ended up on the right side of the knob, and I kind of liked it there because you just rock your hand down like that and boom, you're in low, and you just put your little finger under it, pull it up, and you're in high, instead of wrapping around the front of the, whoops, uh-oh, what do I gotta do to get a gear? Oh, there we go. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So our cargo is 45,200. We'll get a look at it when we can. That beautiful JCB loader. Thing's a beauty. So it's all SCS here except for the engine and wheels. SCS trailer, cargo, and truck. So in terms of paid mods, the big expense here is Jaspers wheels at $8 or $9 or whatever they are. Boy, look at that sunrise there. That's something else. Well, gotta enjoy this little bit of flat ground here. That's all gonna go away real soon. Yeah, I don't have the beacons on because, like, the tires are a couple inches over the side of the trailer. Nothing too serious. I wonder if this has changed at all. We're going to find out. It looked pretty much the same on the map when I was looking at it. We're slowing down. Enjoying those sun rays. Oh, look at that guy sneak up the inside there. Wow, opportunistic. Yeah, that's where we're turning right up there. A little more light on the truck. Yeah, that stripe across the top of the cab, that's something else. It's a piece of work that we got drawn out on the... See, there's a little straight piece right above the window at the back of the driver's window. You gotta draw that on an angle on the drawing, and then the stripe behind it is...
After 100 yards, turn right.
It's not parallel with the one on the front of the roof. On the drawing, the front roof, and then there's that little strip, and then the rest of the sleeper. Wow, got the big brakes happening again here. Got retro wheels on the trailer, and I just didn't really have time to change them to Jaspers. But this part of the drive here is kind of nice. It's sort of winding, and you know, very gently winding before we get to the insane wobbly bit. But like I say, I've never gone this direction. Man. The textures on the rock and everything else, things look a little different. The shoreline there, what? Have they been, whoops, touching this up or what? Maybe you've made some improvements to it. There's mountains loading in the distance on the left there. I don't get why Reforma does that, but bear in mind, those dudes are busy. Jump in here for a bit. Let's keep our eye on what we're doing. Yosemite 120. Well, this road is definitely this very familiar path here. I don't think they've changed the road. They might have dolled up the textures a bit, like the grass and things like that. Looks like it's been retouched. Of course, the down, well, I guess I could go back, look at an old video. Of course, it'd be seen it coming down, but the hill. Uh-oh, is it raining? Saw a drop of water in the windshield. That road looked wet. Oh shoot, traffic. Yeah, the road definitely is wet. Gonna have to watch that trailer. With the oncoming traffic, the left-hand turns are gonna be tricky. Well, even the right one's trying to keep it off the guardrail and stay out of the oncoming lane if somebody's in it. I will definitely be using it if there's nobody in it. Okay, now these textures look like the old ones here. So for the DD60, I'm thinking. So I added this engine to 2 more ZMod engines in my existing mod folder. So the ISX EGR. And the reason I added it is because I believe that's the engine next update ZMod has coming. And I wanted to listen to it. And I put it in the truck and nope. So that didn't make the cut. What am I? Oh, I'm in a pullout. That's not a lane. So anyway, then I put it in the DD60. Potentially one other one, but Might have been the signature 600. But I thought, I'll just throw the DD60 in there, it's Old Faithful, and oops, want to get a view out here. Slow. Oh, I guess. Excuse me. Well, it says get in the right lane, but it's so short. What's the point? Another great road to come and play race trucks on. That burst of acceleration he had there. It's got a Hemi in it. Old Priest Grade Road. Hey, I wonder if that's like a hidden road or something. Groveland. Yeah, here we are at the getting up near the top of the climb here. Tight little fuel stop. Neat little town. Yikes. Just got our teeth brushed. There he goes again. That thing flies. Holy. Buck Meadows. I don't know why I didn't think of taking a photo back there. Jeez. Would have been cool, like a view with all that road down below, widening and turning there. Well, that's quite a scene. Ooh. Well, I usually try to take a photo where I'm not all over the road. Anyway. That was a really nice backdrop. So this Reforma stuff is like you can be a Patreon, like I am, or you can just wait a month or 3 weeks or whatever, and the maps come out for free. They're pretty generous dudes that way. They put in a huge amount of work, but so your benefit for being a Patreon is early access. But they eventually, like I say, come out for free. So this one's just been freshly released. So if you're looking for it in the link I put in the video, that's to their Patreon version. And what you'll find is it'll come out on Truckee. So the link I put in is to their Patreon page. There'll be available on Truckee as soon as the free version is out on there. And it's the same version. They don't change anything. So if you're having trouble finding it, or you're going to that Patreon page and going, oh darn, I didn't count on that. And it's my bad for, probably not explaining that properly often enough. I'm sure, I've mentioned it quite a few times, but probably not enough to hammer it home. Or to, in each instance I use the map, I should say it. And I am using Weather 3.1 in this profile today, and I was yesterday, and I forgot to mention it. Yeah, so that's a pretty good route going over the, if we had turned left there. Let's have a quick look at the map. That one goes down to, Lee Vining. Another really good drive here. Jeez Louise. Look at them all. And look at so we passed 1, 2 scenic spots here. There's 1, 2, 3 on that road. And there's no shortage of them with these guys. And I gotta admit, I haven't stopped at those 3 down here because I get flying down the hill and I feel like pulling in. Should do it just to cool the brakes off. Big old sequoias, or redwoods, I guess. Are they the same thing? Oh, we caught up to Rocket Man there. Well, that's quite a drop. Another great big something up there in the sky. Hopefully they come back and sort that stuff out. That rock on the left looks pretty good. And speaking of looks, like it definitely looks different going in the other direction, because I've never gone on this road in this direction before. Always going the other way for some reason. Generally because I would go to Yosemite and get loads out of there, but I used a Truckee Dispatch to get a load going in. Or you mean if you want to go to Yosemite or do a load with Yosemite at one end and you're not using Truckee Dispatch, you just go to Yosemite. Like you can do the dev console thing where you just, you know, go to space Yosemite, or you can, I can't remember, is there a place to quick travel to there? I don't remember. Well, that's a good question. I don't think there's service there. What I used to do is I'd go to Fresno, and so when you're on the map and north is up, Fresno's there, it's about like the 2 o'clock position, and just fly. And you'll, you know, with the map available to you, and you will hit Yosemite. But it's a tricky one because you're flying through mountains, and you keep bursting out into, oh geez, there's those brakes again. Uh-oh, I had it. Talked myself out of it. But anyway, yeah, you know, you're flying through a mountain, then you're in the valley, and then through a mountain, and so you kind of gotta, it's good practice if you want to get steady at flying in dev console, because you gotta, you know, suck it up and not be flinching and freaking out every time something looks really weird. Gotta figure out that level of flight and take what comes. I've got some good photos going in the other direction from here. I think don't think we went across the bridge yet. I think there's one of those steel mesh bridges up here, I think. I seem to remember a pretty good view.
After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Jeez, the brakes. Crazy. I should really just be skipping a gear and trying to downshift everyone, because the brakes slow me down too quick. I can't get into gear. This is because a bunch of one-way roads, I think. Yeah, they're one-way roads coming out of there. And this is a one-way too. What other water coming between those mountains that right ahead of us? There's water coming down there. I don't know if you can pick it out. Oh shoot. No, they're waiting. Oops, wrong view. See if we can get that waterfall here. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. Whew. Lots of water. I better get in that right lane here. Well, that's a nice drive. It wasn't as bad coming up as I thought it'd be, but 45,000 pounds. And oh yeah, I was talking about the engines earlier. I'm kind of tempted to go through all of the 18 or 20, whatever it is I got, Z-Mod open defs, and put a 6 1/4 and a 700 in all of those, because generally all I got's an 805 and a 1005. But I'm really enjoying driving the 625 horsepower engines at 2250 foot-pounds of torque. They're really nice. And I've got 805 in here.
50 yards, turn left.
And I would like to have done that with 6 1/4.
Turn left.
Boy, his brakes. What we should do, we only got 2 miles to go, but man, I'm turning them down right now. They are really crazy. Let's find out where they are. Say, I've got it at, where is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, 100. Okay, I usually run about 80, right there, 85 maybe. So I did have it a little high. It's my bad. I like that when you gotta actually step on the pedal a bit. Like when they're so sensitive, they want to throw you through the windshield. That's not good. Let's see how they are at this next corner. Because, I mean, see, the thing is, when you're not using the clutch and you're downshifting, you're not double clutching, you got to hit that gear. And if you're expecting to slow down at a certain rate,
50 yards, turn right.
and you blip the throttle, you get it all right. But if you hit the brakes between your blip and, oh, wait a minute, that says I can't turn right there. Ooh, that guy coming up here. Oh, is he gonna, oh shoot. Listen. Oh, I see they had a little sort of chevron things, point and stay left, and I missed it. So that's entirely my fault. Yeah, so you just, if you slow down so much that your throttle blip went by and you're going way too slow for it. There's a pickup in there behind that store. Done lots of trips out of there. And lots of trips out of this, oh, that's where we're, isn't there another, yeah, I thought there was another, right here?
Yards, turn left.
What? What's going on here? Did something change with the map?
Turn left.
No, in that drive back there, yeah, there's a, wow, they changed it a bit. See, or is that right here? Let's see. This is where we're going. Oh, yeah. It's here where we're going. Dope. Yeah, here we are.
You have reached your destination.
The ground's awfully washed out here. Now, oh, we can do anything, maybe. Wow, I've never had to park in there before. Can't even see the marks on the ground. Where are they? Oh, right there. Okay. Gotta get on those black spots. Okay, we'll put on our four-ways here. Try and get a handle on what we're doing. Oh, better get that thing started turning. There we go. Oops. Gotta get to stop turning now. Oh, yep, get out of there. If I get out of there, I mean get out of the turn. Oh shoot, I got out too soon maybe. Yeah. I did a video with some tips and tricks. It's pretty old now. It's probably a couple years old. On backing double lowboys and B doubles up, like little tips and tricks to help you get it sorted out, and it's like I'd never learned a thing. Still constantly messing it up. So we get the truck on the other side of the Jeep here so I can get it to stop turning. Well, we're going to be kind of crooked, but now we got room to maybe straighten it out just a little bit. Not going to be perfect, but it's going to be better than all cockeyed. We'll just call that parked, I guess. But yeah, loving the truck and the skin. And this skin looks really good in any dark color. I usually run it in a sort of a royal dark blue, and I really like that look. It's great. But this deep red, nothing wrong with that. And dark green, of course. Yeah, very cool. Glad to see it drag it out of the closet for another trip on another truck. I just call it the new old school. So it's essentially the old school skin, but just with less busy. So just cleaned up a bit. But it's pretty close. There's lots of finagling to get it where it is. And I'll look at it really closely later in the day, or maybe while you're watching this, and see what I can do about getting it on the 70-inch. I haven't even looked at that yet. What's going to be different there, and is it got all the same problems along the roofline, or is it the same one go on the other truck? And if that's the case, it won't take too long to do. But if I got to go through all that again, oh my God. Yeah, but I'll try my best to get it out today and see what we can do. So once again, guys, as always, really appreciate you following along. I hope you're enjoying that Reforma Sierra Nevada, because if you have a chance to go get it, do so. And if not, hang in there for the free version. When the free one comes out, I guess what I should do, the way of a public service thing, is just do a quick video and remind everybody and get the truckee link in the video. So that would be something to do for everybody. But and once again, as always, take care. take care of yourselves. Everybody be good. And yeah, just watch out for your neighbors because there's a lot of them out there needing help right now. And catch you on the next one. Bye for now.